when a man learns to feel love, he must also bear the risk of feeling hate.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to Redacted Show. I'm your host, Feeq, or Feeq, with my co-host, my other host.
Co-host Day-to-Day in the building. Shout out to a 51st episode. And we have another special guest / real Redacted member.
Hi, this is Ijoma back again to help mediate this 51st episode.
Okay. 51st anniversary. See, a lot of people do 50th and 25th.
Nah, y'all different.
We did
51st.
And this will be 102nd.
True. Damn. That's a lot. But yeah, so for this episode, like we said last week, we're going to be answering around 51 questions. So
51 questions for the 51st. That's cute.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
All right, bro. And then, yeah, we're just going to answer them and see what happens.
Yes.
So,
again, thank everyone for sending in their questions, you know,
Yes.
even because Ijoma, and also shout out to Ijoma for making the Google form and making that.
That's what the PR chair does.
oh, yeah,
for
shout
the
out,
account.
because I'm not going to lie. When I saw that tweet, I was so confused. I said, did I make this? I was like, I don't know who made it, but fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah, because maybe by because you made it, what, Wednesday?
I made it like after I listened to y'all's podcast, and then I drafted it and tweeted it the next day.
Right.
Okay.
So, it was like Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
And at the time I recorded this, today's Sunday.
Is it?
Maybe by Friday, it was like at 20 questions. Like it was at like 20 something questions. I was like, okay, I guess we'll just do a fake 51st question.
Yeah.
But then I sent it to a few people, and then they sent the next
Came
up.
through your supporters.
Yeah. One thing niggas love doing is doing shit last minute.
No,
yeah.
for real.
When it's due at 11:59, I'm starting at
Doing
11.
it at 11:50. But let's get straight to it, man. It's gonna be a long one. Pause.
Nigga.
Resume.
Stop.
Why would we sit in that moment?
Rewind.
Hey, yo.
It's gonna be a long one. Pause.
I was,
Couldn't go without saying
I
pause.
was about to say pause.
She said we rewind.
True. Ijoma, what's the first question?
Okay. So the first question that we have says, would you want to either be the undisputed pinnacle people try to surpass, Gojo, or bottom of the barrel, working your way up, no hidden power, it's just hard work like Rock Lee?
You know, I respect the hell out of Rock Lee, and just like his whole vibe and how he basically got it out the butt and was still able to hang toe to toe with niggas like Garo and others. Even that
Gara.
one guy, Gara. I say Garo, Gara, and even drunken Rock Lee when he was fighting old dude with the bone jutsu.
Yeah.
So, but like Gojo is a god. Like he can literally do that, like do anything, and like you can't stop him.
So who you choosing?
I'd probably just go with Rock Lee because then I'd have a better appreciation for where I'm at, knowing I had to work to get to this point.
Okay. I'm choosing Gojo. Solely on the fact, it's like, if I'm there at that as a pinnacle point, it's like, who can touch me? I don't get touched, nigga. But,
That's respectful. That's respectful.
yeah. And then since they said Gojo, it's just one panel where that nigga says like, he's like, throughout heaven and earth, I alone stand at the top. I said, yeah, you're him. So, yeah, I'll choose Gojo for that question.
Okay. Next question. Let me see. Is Goku the strongest protagonist of all time? Because bro technically never lost.
No. Protect.
I would say
I'm
okay.
gonna limit this. I was gonna say let's just limit this to anime. 'Cause I was gonna say strongest of all time is too much shit. Because I would say Ben 10
he's
could be
like the most winningest. Like he's the winningest main character.
Is he?
He's never lost. He's lost like
Nigga lost to
once.
Broly.
Did he?
Yeah, they had to fuse.
So by him fusing, that's still a dub on his part.
That's-
That's a dual dub.
That doesn't count as a win. That counts as I needed help.
I do a dub.
He still beat him as Goku and Vegeta. Because the same could be said about when they fought. Why am I forgetting names? When they went Gogeta and fought
Janemba.
Yeah, him.
I mean, he got beat up that one too. He lost there too. They had to fuse.
Okay, he's had a few L's, but I would say he's up there for like winningest.
Yeah, I think
Anime
if we're talking about just
main character.
wins and not strength wise and all that stuff, because Sailor Moon will beat his ass. I think he up there, but I feel like there's more people that have taken more dubs. I can't name it off the top of my head, but I feel like there's
I think
somebody.
I'm gonna go out and say he's the winningest main character.
He's the
in
winningest
anime.
main character.
Like I don't know anyone
Luffy,
main character. Luffy's got his ass beat.
but he wins every time.
He wins, but he
Do be getting his ass beat. He should have died a lot of times, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah, I'll say Luffy up there. Yeah, but in terms of strength, like you said, I'm gonna say he's the strongest main character because I think Jiren is stronger than him. I think Jiren was nerfed because he couldn't kill anybody. Because if that whole tournament of power,
If that was on
they would
killing,
allow
Jiren
for
would have
killing,
won.
Jiren would have won. Like he would have like one shot at everybody. And then I don't really like these. Well, it's not that I don't like these conversations. It's that you start getting into power scaling, and then like, oh well,
Well, we just talking about winning. Just wins.
okay, wins.
Just numbers.
He up there.
wins.
Yeah, just
I would
wins.
say I'm saying he's the most winningest main character in anime.
So are y'all in agreement?
Actually, no. I'm
There's-
gonna say someone else is more winning than him.
Who?
Jotaro.
He's
never lost.
Jotaro never lost.
He's
Even
never
against
lost.
Dio, he ain't lose.
He's never
So
lost.
did that mean that he would be stronger than Goku because he hasn't lost?
He's not stronger than Goku.
Yeah, for these, we're not talking about strength. We're just talking about like your win percentage.
Okay. But the question was about strength. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, it's about.
I would say
I thought it was just win.
no.
percentage.
That's why I said. That's why I reverted back to strength.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, he's not the strongest.
Yeah,
Okay.
if I'm talking about strength, he's not the strongest main character.
Goku's not, or Jotaro's
Nah,
not?
Goku's not.
Okay, so no.
Yeah,
Okay, let's see. Okay, what keeps y'all motivated and consistent with creating content?
goodness gracious.
You want to start this one?
For number 3, I think the main thing that keeps me motivated for just creating content is I don't like being bored. That's like a silly, I guess that's a silly answer, but like,
Why am I so silly?
all right, bro. But one, I don't like being bored, and two, when I can view stuff as kind of like a hobby or like it's fun to do,
Yeah,
then I don't really view it as like.
a job or something.
Yeah,
work.
so like with this, I don't even consider this creating content. I view this as just me doing something that's kind of fun to me. So
Aw, that's so cute.
Yeah, I was just basically echoing everything Feeq said. Like, this is just fun to me, and this is like we already do this anyway. And this was mainly Feeq's idea. I was just like, oh shit, yeah, like we already talk about anime and Marvel stuff anyway. Why not, put it
Put it
into a
on a
podcast
platform,
and
yeah.
put it on a platform and have other people listen to our thoughts and stuff.
Yeah.
Make it entertaining. And it's like, obviously, we want to grow and be members, like, but we're not doing this to get viral. We're just doing this because it's shit fun.
yeah. And I think, and the one else thing I will say is, there's also that like small thing of like when you see other people do it, you're like, it's that slight of I know I could do better than them.
Right. You're like,
It's just that slight sliver, but it's not the main. That's not the main focus. It's just something that's in the back of your head that comes up.
Right. Not
So-
even trying to shit on other podcasts. It is more so like, man, I can do that shit too.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, next question. If you could change any of the animes from the big three, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, to whatever anime you wanted, what would you change it to?
Like our big three?
Like replace it. Okay, you can go first.
I'll say, well, I'm keeping One Piece on there
Of
because, that's
your
One Piece
favorite.
till I die. I would add, and in terms of like, so I'm putting like some parameters. So I guess for this, those big three are like long lasting animes. So like maybe like some of these new ones, we know that they're gonna be big franchises, like big franchise animes, like upcoming franchise style animes, not like the one hit wonder kind of ones. So I would say Jotaro. I would put on my big Jotaro. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay, true. You putting the character only?
Yeah, character only, not everyone else. Fuck all the Joe stars. Nah, I'm playing. I'll put JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on the second part, like on that big three pillar, and I would put I'd put Dragon Ball up there. Like realistically, I know like technically Dragon Ball isn't big three because it supersedes everything else. But if this is just like my big three that I would put, I would do those three.
Okay. I would keep One Piece too. If I change it, I think I would take off Bleach and put Full Metal Alchemist.
I knew he was gonna say that. I was like, it's gonna be Full Metal Alchemist or Attack on Titan. I was like, I could smell it.
No, I'm not gonna put Attack on Titan. I'm gonna say if it didn't get actually no, and I'll say it for the last one. I'll say Hunter x Hunter.
That's a good one. I like that.
Even though he kind of may not even continue the story anymore because of health reasons, but I would still say it on there.
That's a good one.
Okay. Segueing into this Hunter x Hunter topic.
Okay.
The question is...
I see you, moderator.
The question is, why does Feeq love Hunter x Hunter when it's mid?
Damn.
I know exactly who sent that hoe too. I know exactly who sent that. Why do I love Hunter x Hunter so much? Because that hoe is just great. It's just all around great story. And I don't even know how to explain it. Like when you watch it the first time, you go from, oh, these kids are happy. They just trying to do some quest shit. He trying to find his dad. You know, his dad went out and bought some milk. He never came back. But like, then it switches to like, oh, these niggas fucking with a goddamn mafia group. Now they got to fight a fucking world domination type shit. And it gets like, it's serious moments, but then there's like childish moments. I like a lot of like animes and stuff where it can switch those tones of like serious and then kind of just like lighthearted regular stuff going on. So
Hey, like stand on your shit, nigga.
yeah. And the power system good as hell.
Okay. Next question. You gotta run the fade, just hands. Who you swinging on? Baki, Oma, Krillin, Rock Lee, Jin Mori, Joe Megalobox, or IPPO?
Hippo.
I know. That's
who the names
that's
again?
that's from the boxing one.
Oma, Krillin, Rock Lee, Jin Mori, Joe Megalobox, or IPPO.
Oh yeah,
Hajime Ippo. Yeah.
Joe, Gearless Joe.
I'm about to say Joe. I'm about to say I'm swinging on Joe.
I'm sorry, we're going down the list, right? Rock Lee.
I'm not-
so I'm automatically crossing out Rock Lee and Krillin. They're martial artists.
I'm crossing out what's his name from Baki?
Oh, Baki?
Yeah, I'm crossing out Baki.
I'm about to say anyone like these are martial artists. They're putting me in a blender.
They look at me. I'm
like
gonna
these
die.
These are trained professionals. And then Gearless Joe, he's literally just not a scrub, but like he's just literally throwing hands with no gear on.
And
like,
Jin Mori got powers like he got out of high school.
Right. Like these niggas got powers. So yeah, I'm going with
I'm doing Gearless Joe.
Gearless Joe.
Yeah. I'm gonna beat his ass. I don't care about that damn gear he got.
Like
on.
I'm going Diamond Dame in that ring. I don't give a fuck.
Nigga, what? I'm whooping. What? Left hook, right hook.
I wonder who said that question. It probably was Cam.
Okay. On the topic of, whooping, is there any animal y'all think y'all could beat barehanded?
Yes, a bear. No, I'm joking.
Okay, nigga.
Any animal barehanded.
An ostrich.
I'll run a fade on the ostrich, nigga.
Bare hands. That's probably the most extreme I'll go.
Nigga, I'll fry that nigga. I'm not supposed to be cursing. Damn. Let me see. I will whoop an ostrich. I think the biggest animal. I think I could give a wolf a run for his money. I would die, but I'll put up a hell of a fight.
Right, like I'm definitely getting chopped up by any like dog, like husky, wolf. I might, like Feeq said, I'm gonna do my best, but my best might not be good enough.
I think I'll be an alligator.
I'm not whooping on.
I think I could.
I'm gonna end up like that lady. Eight.
Oh my god!
I'm not fighting no alligator
Yeah,
or no crocodile.
maybe a cheetah.
I'm fighting a pig.
A cheetah?
Yeah, they not big. They skinny.
You think you could beat one up?
Yeah. He bite. Look, all you gotta do is just expose like a piece of arm, right? He latch on, you got him. You just what the meat? As soon as he grab your arm,
The Redacted show does not condone any kind of animal cruelty. No animals were harmed in the making of this.
bro.
These are all
You're not-
hypothetical questions.
You're not serious.
Yeah, cheetah, ostrich to a cheetah.
Okay. Anyways,
And a silverback gorilla.
Nah.
My arms are flying
That
off.
man sending me to the moon.
okay. Next question. If you had to join a criminal/rogue anime organization, what would it be? Example: Phantom Troop, Akatsuki.
Akatsuki.
Yeah,
Akatsuki.
Are you a Akatsuki?
Yeah,
that's what it says. I don't think I've ever
Akatsuki.
seen that before.
I would join the Marines from One Piece.
They're not a criminal organization.
They corrupt.
But you gotta view it from the viewpoint of the world.
Okay. No, I'm playing. No, in all seriousness, I would probably.
You could technically choose any pirate group.
Yeah, probably the Blackbeard Pirates.
Oh, yeah,
Because they giving out devil fruits like it's candy, nigga.
they give it. You join, you get a devil fruit.
get a devil fruit.
And it's a strong one too. You know,
Yeah, but
it
I'm
ain't
getting
that
some
bubble
real
one.
shit. So yeah, probably the Blackbeard Pirates,
This
or
nigga evil as hell.
I don't know about the Phantom Troop because like that's like a clique. Like you had to come in with some skill. I don't know if I have a skill that would add to that group. So that got crossed out the list. The Akatsuki, no, they just lame. Yeah, I said it.
Ooh, hey, they ain't
What
gonna like
anime
that
is
one.
that from?
Naruto.
Oh,
That's
More
the one
so
that got the
Shippuden.
clouds.
I haven't seen it. So.
Oh,
It's okay.
damn. That's okay.
What other ones? Would Saiyans technically?
Original Saiyans, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, original Saiyans.
Baby, yeah, because then I get to go Super Saiyan and then I get to become a gorilla and destroy planets. So
You be a gorilla in a fucking coop.
yeah,
Run.
pull up in a zoo.
If I had to join any criminal organization, I would join Night Raid from Akame Got Kill. That's the main group because
Loki, they was
they're considered terrorists. So I'll choose Night Raid.
Okay, that's a good one. I'll say another slept on one is damn, I just had it in my head. The Ten Commandments.
Mm.
Ten Commandments.
from
Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm mixing some shit up. But yeah.
Okay.
Those are our answers.
Okay. So next question. If you were on the stand and could only save one person from 10 years of prison, who would it be? Your mom, wife, or daughter?
Only one person?
You could only save one person.
I'll answer this. I'm saving my wife. Because you gotta actually. Ooh. See, if I don't save my mom, she'd understand, right? And I can always make another daughter.
That's
But you can't make that daughter.
But like, I can make another.
What
one.
did she do to get 10 years in prison? Obviously,
But they
she
all
got
got 10 years. You can only save one, so you can't use that as a justification.
Right.
They all are somehow got 10 years in prison. You can only save one of them.
I'd probably save the daughter. Because the daughter can be
Damn,
taught.
hey, bye.
I'm gonna remember that.
No.
Hey, Jumbo, bye.
I'm remember while I'm rotting in prison. When I get out them 10 years later, trust it's your ass.
But you'll never be in prison.
What are you talking about?
Can I take back my answer?
Nah,
No,
you said your
you already
daughter.
said it.
I'm saving the wife. Cause you gotta.
I'm saving all three.
You gotta, nigga. No, you ain't. Yeah, cause you can just make another kid, bro. Like, it ain't that hard.
Get your hands off me. This is the woman you sent to 10 years in prison. You don't care.
I'm sorry. I care.
Get off me.
It'd be a tough decision.
Anyways, let's move on. How has Jackson Keynes impacted your life in a positive way, and why is he such a good role model?
Jackson Keynes has not impacted my life in any good way. Ever since I met Jackson Keynes, my life has been a downward spiral of regret and hate. Next question.
To be on a serious note, I'm very glad, to meet a person like Jackson. Jackson, I respect Jackson and love Jackson because Jackson says what's on his mind and he don't care what nobody got to say about it. Like he's one of the few real niggas left in this world.
Is he? Nah,
I think so.
he is. Yeah. Yeah, I guess if I want to be real, I guess he cool. I mean,
Cool or whatever.
Nah,
he can dress or whatever.
Jackson's one of like the few people, like Dana said, like he says whatever, and you can also say like almost any joke, and he'll like bounce back.
Yeah.
Or you can, yeah. So
Yeah, shout out to Jax, friend of the show.
yeah, he loved restrooms.
You're over that.
Next question.
Okay. If you had to name an anime that represented your org, what would it be?
My org?
The Sigmas. An anime that represented the Sigmas?
That's weird. That's a weird question.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Bro. Yes. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Because it's crazy set of
Because
individuals. In
it's just bizarre, bro. You don't know what's going on. Every other day is just random stuff going on. You just like, wow.
You have some DOs in the chapter. You have some Josuke's in the chapter. You have some
you got some Iggy's.
Iggy's. Oh, you got some of those too. Then you have some wise ones like Zeppelins and even some niggas like
you got some niggas like Whole Horse. You got some niggas like Jean Pierre.
Yes.
Yeah. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay. Most memorable moment of the podcast in the year you've been doing it.
Most memorable? Damn, I gotta think. I don't know. I want to say this is the most memorable, but I did enjoy our episode we did with Greg. He was one of like the first few guests we had. That was a very funny.
That episode to this day it still makes me crack up.
But yeah, if I had to pick one, I would say that is just doing this is very fun, and it's always fun having guests on the show. Like obviously, I love doing this shit with Feeq, but
you don't like me, huh? True.
He loves you.
Take it. But it's like having a guest on the show just adds like a different flavor to the show. No matter what we're talking about, even like when Danny came on the show and we was talking about him and his upbringing and how he got his show up to even Reaper D Sage when he came on the show. We was gotten to talk anime, him and y'all was shitting on me about my binging habits.
Yeah. True.
Nah, but I would probably say the episode we did with Greg, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, I think that's one. I think the one we did at DreamCon.
Yes,
it was funny. Like, was it midnight when we recorded?
It was close
like
to
11 midnight.
It was
we
late
did with
as
Jordan
hell.
because we were just rambling And it was like at one point I was like, I'm definitely sleep deprived right now. In my mind, I was like, and I don't know what I'm saying anymore. That was a good one. What was another one? The one we did with the Black Panther review one. I really enjoyed that one.
I really enjoyed that one too.
Also enjoyed it because for some reason that one on iTunes at least went fucking insane. Like when I checked the downloads, I'll be honest with you, that whole had 1,000 something. I said, "What the fuck?" I said, "Why?"
Here we had to say,
yeah. So
the Panther Cub.
yeah. So yeah, I think the ones with guests are really, really fun to do because it's a new person to bounce like your jokes off of, and you get to see how they react. I like seeing people react to stuff in real time. So
one thing I will always remember is the story Jordan gave about him taking you back to campus. Yeah,
I remember that.
To this day, Jordan still. I love you, Jordan.
Next question.
Okay. So, who's y'all's dream collaboration that your viewers wouldn't expect?
Dream collaboration that our viewers wouldn't expect.
Pat, stop ducking the show.
Hey, yo.
Pat, I'm calling you out. Pat, get your ass on the show.
I need to text him. Yeah, I think our viewers will really enjoy Pat. Because if y'all like the way we joke, hey, man, Pat's a very funny individual, to say the least.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, the major ones like getting anyone from RDC.
Yeah, I think somebody unexpected if we got would be like an artist or somebody that's like a big artist or like a NFL player or something.
Megan Thee Stallion.
We got Megan Thee Stallion on this bitch.
If we got Megan Thee Stallion here, we'd have to go find like an actual studio to rent out, and I would hire like 10 photographers just to shoot everything. It wouldn't be this one camera. Nah, that would be crazy. But yeah, I think some big art, like an artist, like a random artist, or just an athlete.
Yeah,
Kawhi Leonard.
That boy Dana would be drooling.
Don't.
Dana would be like,
"Give my hopes up." Don't give my hopes. I don't even know if I'd be able to do the show.
Ain't gonna be starry eyed.
Be blushing. Sorry.
Next question.
Okay. When are you doing a collab with this and that with Denise Miller?
That's a great question, Denise.
Yeah, that is a good question, Denise.
I've been asking her very much times, and we're open to the idea of collabing. So this set us up. We can go to campus, get one of them rooms, or whatever you want to do. Just let me know. We're ready.
True. Yeah, I'm always ready to be on the show, man.
Because every time we ask her, like, I don't watch anime. Like, I don't know what we talk about.
She's at least seen Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. Like, you don't gotta to come on here, man. You don't gotta know anime. As long as you know some piece of fiction, even if you don't, we can still bring you on here and
low key
talk random
just
shit.
Do a random episode.
Yeah, talk about Harry Styles' cameo in Eternals.
She sure did watch that. She watched that just for that.
Oh, she like Harry Styles?
She loves Harry Styles.
True. See, we could do an episode on Harry Styles. I wouldn't even know what to talk about, but we could do it.
Harry Styles' possible roles in the MCU.
Okay, you heard it here first.
Harry Styles is Superman.
Ew.
Be serious.
Nah, I wouldn't watch that.
Harry Styles is the new Flash.
No.
Nigga, Wally West.
Let's say Wally West. Next question.
Yeah, let's move on. What's been the easiest and hardest part of starting the podcast?
I would say that hardest is actually starting.
Oh yeah, the hardest is actually doing the first episode and getting it out.
Yeah, the easiest part is being consistent, really. Because the easy part is just, obviously we enjoy talking about this stuff. So that's kind of comes easy to us. Another part that's not hard, but I would say more so tedious is like finding stuff to talk about. Because like right now, we're kind of in like a lull moment of like just
nothing's really
media
going on.
Nothing really major going on. Like when more
Majors.
shows starts coming up, like I know Blue Lock just finished. We might do a review on that. you talking about?
She said something.
Because he said nothing major's going on. I said majors.
Bro, we're not mentioning that stuff, bro. It's not on here.
Anywho,
As Dana was saying, yeah, sometimes it gets to a point where like you don't want to repeat what you already talked about. Like in my mind, I don't want 2 episodes in a row where we're talking about Vinland Saga, because it's like, all right, because then in that episode, the second episode is gonna be a lot of, as I said last week, it's like, all right, nigga, what you gonna say new?
yeah. Speaking of which, Vinland Saga is going crazy right now, and I just finished Blue Lock like before this recording. So obviously, if y'all want us to do a review on Blue Lock, I'm more than happy to do that. But yeah, it's just more so finding new stuff to talk about, because when these low periods, it's kind of hard to think of material.
Yeah, and I think from like a more technical standpoint, I think
Right.
a hard thing is actually, it's not hard anymore. Like the editing. At first, boy, I did not know shit about audio editing, video editing. I still haven't even edited a lot of video stuff, but audio wise, it's kind of like second nature. I can go in there and edit. If I really sit down and edit, I can get it done in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, if I really wanted to. But I'd be procrastinating, like we said earlier, so I'd be taking an hour or something.
Yeah, but that's really the hardest part, is getting it started, because like we said earlier in one of our episodes, the amount of times we've started this, or Feeq and other individuals have tried to start this, and no shit was put out. Lost episodes of us actually filming and talking about content that have still not seen the surface to this day.
Oh, yeah.
So it's really just that.
Yeah.
Okay. If you could recreate a power from a show, what would it be?
Recreate? Like totally new? Fuck.
So probably like cursed energy.
You would recreate it?
Well, like in terms of recreate it so that it's in our world, right?
Yeah, a power from a show. What would it be?
That's what I'm thinking. Or what about the Big Bang from the Static Shock show that gave niggas powers, that made niggas metahumans?
I'm confused on this question. I won't lie. Are we no? No. I'm actually being dead at. Are we saying we're remake, like we're changing the rules on that power? Or are we bringing it into our world?
I'm thinking bringing it into our world.
Oh,
that's how I'm looking at
That's
the
what
question.
I'm thinking.
Okay,
too.
because when they say recreate, I was like, y'all want me to create a whole new power system for this anime? I was like, that's
No,
I would
it
need
says from a show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah. I'd do curse energy, or like magic from Magi.
That was
that's,
good.
That's not hard to follow.
I just remember that. That was a good ass show.
That was a great show. Actually, I might put that on my big 3. Going back to that first question, but yeah, I would do curse energy probably, because that's kind of, it's simple enough to understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any DC characters you feel are better than Marvel?
Like Marvel characters?
Yeah.
You want to go first?
Yes. For one, Batman.
You was extra
For
heavy.
Batman stand. I think Flash, specifically Wally West Flash.
If you could say who do you think they're better than? Like the characters.
I think Batman
He gonna
is
say
a
the
better character overall as in comparison to like Iron Man in terms of the comics. Like obviously the MCU made Iron Man more popular than he actually was. Like in the MCU, when they first released Iron Man 1, that was like an experiment. They had to prove like this man is a man, not a robot. Because a lot of people are like, Iron Man, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? So obviously Batman is just, I would say he's like a better billionaire, like better strategist, one of the better leaders in the Justice League, and someone who's not afraid to do what it needs to do, except killing, which do kind of piss me off, because it's like, and this is a bit of a tangent,
But he
but
will
like,
put you in a
he
body
will,
bag.
like, there's really no reason why he should be letting Jason Todd Red Hood live, like, go on. Like he's a complete foil to his ideals, going around killing folk.
You said there's no reason he should let Jason Todd live.
None. Like
No,
he shouldn't.
there's no reason he
really-
should let Joker live this long.
No, literally.
I mean, yes, but it's like if he's kills the Joker,
That
then
nigga killed your son. You ain't gonna double back. That's crazy.
but then he'll end up becoming something worse than the Joker, or it could be another Joker that comes up. Like it's just a power vacuum, and something's gonna fill that vacuum, whether it's him or someone else even worse. So that's why he's like not a necessary evil, but that's why he's like kind of hesitant to like not kill him.
I feel like that shit Batman said just so he feel good. That shit. If you don't want to, bro, you could like, and this is and for people don't get to it, I do actually really love Batman, but that one point where he's like, if I start killing, I'm no better than nigga. You killing one dude. It's not like we said kill every villain. Just kill that. Just kill this 1 menace that has killed all your friends. Just kill him.
He did, and then that's how we get the Batman Who Laughs, which is even worse than the Joker.
I mean, that's because he was weak. I think Batman. He need to go to therapy. But DC characters that are better than Marvel, I say Batman too. I say Darkseid is definitely better than a lot of Marvel villains, in my opinion. Those are only two off the top of my head. Fuck Superman. Next question.
Oh, wow. Why does Dana refuse to read manga, comics, and etc.?
I don't know. You
Because,
let them know, Dana.
You know, reading to me is something that I see as like a chore. Like that was something growing up I had to do. And it's like, obviously, I know how to read. I know how to enunciate. I know how to say words in a sentence.
For real, I hope so.
But like when I just read books by myself, like I tend to fall asleep. Like they just don't really excite my imagination.
Have you tried audiobooks?
I don't have. Well, at the time, I didn't have the money for that, so I just haven't tried that yet. I may like it because I like listening to podcasts and hear people talk. So maybe, and then I like comic story, and so that's basically an audiobook of comics. But yeah, and then I just like I don't know. I'd rather see it happening in person. I know sometimes. I know not every anime is a one-to-one adaptation of the manga. I know some changes do occur, and I know some animes are worse than the manga, i.e. Kingdom. But I'll never know. I'll never know.
Hey, no, that's actually hilarious. You said they're worse, but I wouldn't know that.
Okay. What comics, books, or mangas deserve a TV or movie adaptation?
Ooh. Damn.
I think this is more so like a Western comic book thing because I feel like most mangas and Feeq, Feeq is the manga anime kind of savant, so I must speak from like a Marvel DC perspective. I would say, if I had to think, I would say the Last Ronin, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic book that should be adapted in like some form of fashion, whether it's like a show or even like an animated movie. I think that'd be a really good movie. I think the Hulk comic, I think Immortal Hulk would be very live as like a movie, like horror style Hulk Marvel movie. It's just the problem with that is obviously Universal still owns the rights to Hulk and all his characters, so I don't really see that happening anytime soon. And then in terms of DC, I would say the Blackest Night comic book run. I think that's what DC.
That's what
the DCU is leading towards Blackest Night as their in-game 10-year plan. Excuse me. What else? I would also say the Batman the Long Halloween. Well, obviously, we've had kind of many iterations of those with the Batman and like the Dark Knight movies, the Dark Knight trilogy. I would also say this is a comic book one, but a comic book character I would love to see put in live action is Man Bat from the Batman Rose Gallery. So obviously we have our Jokers, we have our now the Riddlers, and even Mr. Freeze with the old Tim Burton Batman films. A lot of people are saying like with the sequel to Batman 2, a lot of people are saying the Freeze. I would love to see like a Man Bat live action adaptation.
When it comes to anime stuff, everything I've been reading has gotten an adaptation within like the last year.
I feel like most animes or manga, most mangas have been adapted.
Yeah, it's one. Thank you. It's one. I've been reading. I'm gonna mess up the name, bro. It's called Gachiakuta. So, and the premise of this story is there's these cities, right, that like float in the air, and like below is where they dump all their trash like off the city or platform, and if you get executed, they dump you off that hole, and like you're dead, like you're supposed to die. What happens is the main character, he gets dumped off because they say he I forgot. I think he stole something, or they accused him of stealing. I think he beat somebody up, and then they executed him, quote unquote. But he gets dumped off, and then he sees that like it's actually some people down here living, and they got these different zones in the trash. I guess you could say trash world, whatever you want to call it. Where it's like danger zones, obviously, and then there's these like creatures that are built out of, I don't know how to explain it. They're creatures that are built from the trash, and yeah, but the power system in there is pretty good. The way they got powers is pretty much you have an item. Say my cell phone, right?
Yeah.
Say this is like one of the most precious things in my life to me. The way you manifest your powers, you have something that's really precious to you, and it transforms into a weapon. Like this one dude, he has an umbrella that he really likes, and it changes to like this. It stays an umbrella, but it gets like blades on it and shit. It's really live, and pretty much they call people in the sky people if you're on the ground. So they're trying to figure out how a sky person, is down there and how they can get back up. But it's real good.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Almost sounds kind of similar, but not the same, of like Terraformers, but very different. Like some aspects are the same, but very different. You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. Terraformers is basically the government sends roaches to Mars.
Yeah, that
to kind of test
disgusting.
out this living, basically like to see if life can live over there, and then they mutate to these big, like girthy creatures,
humanoid roaches,
slatting niggas. Because they go back there to try to retrieve the roaches, and the roaches kill everyone. So now they got a team of people that they inject with these,
it's like animal
genes that are supposed to be like predators to the roaches, and to fight them off. It's kind of crazy. But yes, next question, please.
Okay. What's y'all's body count? Not talking about sex.
Oh,
You
what does that mean?
Killing people.
Oh,
zero, of course, bro. What?
Of course.
Oh man, 0.
I mean, there was that one.
I mean, it was. Damn. Yeah. What?
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Please.
This is a jokey joke.
Anyways, do you have to be bald headed to be on the Redacted show?
What does that even mean?
Y'all are both bald headed.
No.
You definitely wrote that question, didn't you, gentlemen?
Yes.
That's crazy. Because the way she said it, y'all are both bald headed.
Exactly.
I mean, you're on here right now, so do you?
Do I?
I don't know.
Did I?
Did I?
Did I?
Oh.
Did I do?
Anyways, what do you bring to the table in a relationship?
Ooh, Dana, go ahead and start that, man.
Well, I feel like I bring my attitude, and that attitude goes into a lot of different things. You know, my willingness to listen to each other. Obviously, I tell her all the time, I'm not the perfect man, and I know I'm not, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make her happy, and so, you know, not really making excuses for myself. So whether that's going out, buying her stuff, or making sure she's good, always asking her how her day is, even if she don't even want to talk about it sometimes. And, you know, that's perfectly fine. But just creating that doorway of her, allowing her to be herself. And I feel like one thing I do well, and Ijoma can correct me if I'm wrong, is allow her to be herself.
I agree.
And that's something that I always value.
Yeah. And he's himself, which makes me want to be myself.
Yeah. So, yeah, I feel like I bring that. I feel like I bring, you know, my critical thinking. I'm not the most emotional person, and whether that's a good or bad thing, but, you know, each situation I'm always trying to think of a positive, because I feel like there's always a positive in.
Yo, for all in the camera. I'm sorry I cut you off. I'm just telling you. I just looked at the screen. Yo, just waving at it.
Yeah, I'll just say each situation I always try to figure out how there can always be some light. And, you know, even Ijoma sometimes may not want to hear that in certain moments, and that's fine. I understand that. You know, just trying to be that light for her, even if she doesn't want to be that for herself. So I just say those are a few things.
This nigga cooking, bro. Damn, Ijoma, I see you. Oh, okay, Dana.
Your turn, Feeq.
What do I bring to the table? Shit.
This nigga can cook.
I mean, technically, yeah.
True.
I don't know. I think with me, I'm just myself. I try to not change. Well, let me rephrase that, because that makes it sound like if somebody come in, I'll be like, I don't give a fuck. But I try to always be my authentic self. In 99% of situations, some situations you do have to kind of code switch to a sense to adjust to other people. But outside of that, I mean, just try to stay open to everything, communication. Dialogue. I don't know. I'm just rambling. I'm just saying random shit.
You don't bring shit.
Damn.
Okay, you not
Yes,
about
I
to
do
do that.
My bad.
I'm not trying to sell myself to these people,
You
man.
need to. Your ass single.
Nigga,
Damn.
next question.
Okay, fine. Anyways, would you rather have an OP power or plot armor?
Plot armor. I already got that.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I was about to say you are plot armor. If y'all knew Dana,
my God.
if you know Dana as much as me, Joma, and like our line know Dana, you know he has plot armor. Because some stuff I know for a fact I could maybe get away with, but some of the stuff he get away with, I be thinking with mine, I be like, what the fuck?
Nah, what made me realize, because there are certain instances that are very apparent to me. One of them being when I lost my phone in
you
downtown,
got it
and
back.
I got it back.
That shit was crazy.
I'm telling you, this phone should be gone. Like, I should not have a phone right now. I should not have this iPhone 11.
Got it back unscathed.
Unscathed.
The only thing that was gone was the case.
The case.
That's
It's fine. Fuck it. I can get
That
it.
shit
I have
is
a new one
crazy.
now. Yeah, that's obviously not anything, but majority of the stuff I say, you know, kind of gets a pass because it's me. I'm not about to say one of the jokes, but
Yeah.
you know, obviously people know that example. But yeah, I don't know.
Do you think it's funny? Nah, in that situation, I would have been like, yes. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess OP power then shit. Since apparently I got plot armor. OP power, I'd be godly.
I would choose. I choose plot armor for sure. Like if I just knew at the end of the day, everything, regardless of how crazy shit is, everything gonna be all right. I'm good, bro.
I mean, I think I have plot armor because I already think like that anyway, like to a degree. Like, I'm always trying to be like, even if there's a low right now, I understand for every low, there's a high.
Yep.
So, and I mean, you jump up with me every day. I mean, would you agree that I've...
Yeah, you're very positive.
Right. So, I think God just sees that and bless me with different things. One of them being Ijoma right here.
Yup.
But next question.
Okay. What anime do y'all like that other people don't?
What anime do we like that other people don't?
I have one.
You can go.
You go.
Beastars.
Beastars?
I'm an avid Beastars fan.
She
It's a
is.
good anime.
Ain't that the one with like that wolf dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, Legoshi. That is a good anime.
I don't know that nigga name.
I do. That's a good anime.
Is it?
People don't like it because they want to say it's animal porn or whatever. It's for furries. No, it is not. It's not. That's what people say, but it's not true.
You watching bestiality shit?
No,
Why you got so defensive?
because it's not. And I want people to actually watch it to see what it's about because it's a good anime. It's really good.
With an anime that people don't think is good.
Don't
I think
it's
I would
good.
probably say Baki, but I don't think people think it's bad. I just think people don't watch it because it's on Netflix, and there really isn't a lot of good shit on Netflix.
Yeah,
Don't think it's good.
that you like.
Yasuke.
I watched. Fuck no.
No, that
I
shit
hate that.
terrible.
I didn't even finish that.
That shit was so
As
bad.
soon as that robot appeared, I stopped watching. I don't know what I watched that people wouldn't like. It should be everything I watch is good.
You a cloud chaser?
No, I watch good shows.
I mean, I guess as a One Piece fan, I have to defend myself
But
for
no,
watching.
I don't think anybody says they don't like
They
it.
don't like it. It's just they try to shit on the fact
It's
that
just-
it's
it's
1,000
long,
episodes.
yeah.
And
I
I'm
know
like,
I know some people don't like Black Clover. I like watching Black Clover.
I haven't watched all of
I've seen a few Black Clover. I liked what I saw.
I do talk shit about it, but I like it still. But I acknowledge that there is some stuff about it that's like, all right, bro. But I mean, outside of that, maybe like
Digimon.
I
would say, because I grew up liking Digimon, and I know niggas try to shit on Digimon as like a bootleg Pokemon. So I'll say that. I think Digimon is good.
I don't have anything else to really think of. Maybe I was about to say not 02. Darling in the Franxx. Maybe that one, but people like that. I think I don't know. Maybe that's a mecha anime. It is kind of weird though. I will say that, like how they start up the ship, I said, "What the fuck?" But once I got past that, I was able to watch it. Yeah.
Okay. What is y'all's favorite villains in general?
In general,
Yes.
oh,
I would say, or you want to go first?
yeah.
ahead.
Doflamingo for sure. He one of my favorites. With me when it comes to villains, I really enjoy villains that are just evil just because. So Doflamingo, Dio, Shigaraki, Megatron. Honestly, Megatron not a villain, but we're gonna throw him in there. Who else? You can name some. I'm gonna keep thinking.
For me, so one that comes to mind is Equinox from Batman: The Brave and the Bold. I thought he was a great villain for that show. Another one is Magneto for the X-Men, because I'm watching the X-Men the animated series right now, and Magneto, because Magneto has like a very tragic backstory, and it's like you understand where he's coming from. I'm like, damn, maybe humans do suck.
We do.
We do, but like maybe they do need to be gone. Jokes. This is all
Relax,
jokes.
relax.
Jokes. We do. But
Aaron Yeager.
Bye.
Yeah, him.
The Joker. I really enjoy the Joker.
Joker's cool. Yeah, Joker's good. I was just saying I like villains that I can reason with. That's why I really like Thanos as a villain. And
You can
before
reason with him,
Thanos,
huh?
Well, I understood where he was coming from. I'm like, okay, you need balance, niggas, but he's an extremist. I don't agree with what he did, but I understand where he was coming from.
I see the vision.
Killmonger. A lot of people may not like this, but I liked Michael B. Jordan's portrayal as Killmonger. I thought he was a very good villain. In Black Panther, and his reveal in Wakanda Forever was very not only shocking but very I think it was earned. I thought it was very good, and that whole scene was just great. Yeah, I think it's like him. In terms of DC, Ra's al Ghul, and I think we have some technical difficulties. But Ra's al Ghul, Lex Luthor is like interesting to me, like because Lex Luthor is a good villain because like Superman can't touch him, but he knows like how bad he is. Like he knows like you're evil, like, but I can't touch you, and that's what makes Lex Luthor like such a powerful villain for Superman in my eyes. Because it's like if I whoop your ass right now, like you win, like you prove to everyone else, like I'm just this crazy alien.
Okay, I say another one is, also villains that make me hate them. Like if I see a villain they do something I absolutely hate them, I say they're good. So I'd say
girl from Avatar, Zuko's sister.
Azula?
Yes.
Azula.
I hate it.
I hated her. I can't lie.
Azula cool.
She went crazy at the end.
She did.
She went insane. She was crazy.
I didn't mean to cut you off though.
Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
I shed a tear. Nah, but from Demon Slayer, Duma, however you want to say his name. They showed him at the end of the latest season. He said he was in the flashback for the upper six, the one who turned him into a demon. I hate with every fiber in my body. I hate that nigga. Cause I read it. I hate him with every man. When y'all see what he do, I hate him. That's why he a good villain. I say Gilgamesh from Fate. He's very good villain because he will talk down on anybody. Like his introduction, he kills somebody. Like first he gets them and like he gets them where like they can't move, and then that nigga like he tries to look up at him, and Gilgamesh's whole thing is he always try to be like above the ground. Mm-hmm. So like he looked up at him, and that nigga Gilgamesh said, "Who gave you permission to look at me?" And then killed that nigga. I said, "Ah, damn." I said, "This is a cold nigga." It was one more villain. All for One.
Oh yeah, he's a good villain too.
Because his presence on screen. Oh, I'm tripping. Ghetto from Jujutsu Kaisen. He is the most broken person in the manga right now. He's broken. And Sukuna. Because his whole thing is Sukuna will appear in like a chapter. Like he'll appear every like 30 chapters. Mm-hmm. And you know when he appear, he gonna kill whoever the strongest nigga around. He gonna kill them instantly and then walk away and then go back. And then he's just going again for another like 30, 40 chapters.
Oh my God.
Like in the latest chapter, like he killed somebody, you know, like they got special grade sorcerers. He killed a special grade sorcerer that's supposed to like that's OP. Like when we saw them fight, they were OP. We were like, oh, this nigga's strong. Sukuna walked into him like, oh, you're strong. Killed that nigga, kept walking. We said, what the fuck?
Oh shit.
So yeah, those some of my favorite villains.
Okay. When y'all gonna have special guest appearances?
When they get on the show. Like what kind of question is that?
I mean when they come on the show.
Next
goof ass. I'm sorry if I know you.
Okay. Why would you call Sweetheart Ijoma a hater?
Did you make that question?
Did
too?
I?
You probably,
Did I?
You probably
Did I?
Did I? Well, answer it.
You said, "Why did we call you a hater?"
Yeah.
Why did you? Don't say we. I didn't say shit.
What was the? Why
Y'all were talking about Tessa, because I remember.
Okay, yeah. Let
Y'all
me know.
were talking about Tessa Thompson, and Dana brought up how I don't like the way she talks because her voice is so like breathy and airy, and I thought it was because she was British. And then Dana was like, "Yeah, you know, she said she was British," and they were like, "What? She's not British?" And then y'all looked it up. Y'all like, you know, Ijoma, you just a hater. Like you just a hater, and y'all call me a hater.
Bro, it's just how it roll, man.
It is how it roll. And it roll.
That's your answer?
Yeah. Yes.
That fucking sucked.
Yes.
That was the worst answer ever. I don't accept it.
Hey, man, that sounds like what a hater would say.
Nigga, shut up.
Hey.
Anyways.
If they're
let's
haters, they
move-
go drink some.
Shut up. Let's move on. Next question. What's your biggest or favorite plot twist?
That's a good ass question. I would say this is a bit old, but I would say a classic plot twist was when Darth Vader revealed to Luke Skywalker that was his father. Back then, you gotta understand, this is like the original like space cowboy Star Wars. This journey, magical journey. It's like, who's this big bad guy? Like, oh, you thinking Darth Vader is this evil man?
I am your father.
And it's like, no, oh, you killed my father. He's like, no, I am him. Like, I killed the old version of me, but this is me now. They go like, you gotta sit with that shit.
Yeah. I think one of the most recent biggest plot twists is, damn, you haven't even watched the season. Attack on Titan, Eren. That shit during season 4. Cause you caught up, right?
Yeah, I'm caught up.
When that nigga said, remember why you here? That, you gotta admit, that hoe is crazy.
That kind of was crazy. I can't
I was like, ain't no way.
Oh, I have a plot twist in Invincible when it turned out the dad.
Oh,
That was a good one.
I was like, what?
What's another 18 years? I'll make another son.
When he took him in front of the train.
Oh no, that
was
Oh,
like
that was
some of the
gosh.
craziest things
that was
ever.
crazy.
That was crazy.
I would say even before, like, what the plot twist was for me was after episode 1.
When they showed him
murked
killing all that
the
on his
justice.
own team.
I was like,
what
the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that was
No, that was crazy.
Yeah, me
No,
leaning
that
in.
was-
I was
no,
like,
no, because that was for straight out the first episode. That was crazy.
I had to rewatch. I had to rewind back. I had to rewind back that scene. I was like, "There's no way he literally just did
He
that."
just
I can't
slatted
believe that.
everybody.
Slatted
Then when they
everyone
asked
for
him
no
about
reason,
him, and he tried to play innocent when they asked him about it.
and then Immortal came back for his ass. Abe Lincoln came back for that nigga.
Literally, Abe Lincoln.
4.6 million fist 600 years ago.
Yeah, that was a crazy plot twist.
I'm trying to think of another one. Everything else I got for plot twists are spoilers, so I ain't gonna say them.
Okay.
Well, I guess the plot twist. Well, this breaking news now. The plot twist when they for Luffy about his devil fruit. That was big. I was like, oh shit.
Oh,
Because them theories, like the theories when he first like melted, it was like, oh, his awakening, resin man, resin. Oh, and Oda was hinting at it the whole time.
the One Piece niggas with their theories, bro.
It'd be hilarious.
I'd be laughing.
Nah, but I guess those.
Okay. What made you want to start a podcast?
I did it because Feeq said it would be cool.
I did it because so the story behind this podcast, right? Originally this was supposed to be for a class, right? So boom, it's my junior year, I believe. Junior year at Redacted University. We have to do a project. So I tell my professor, I was like, hey, I think I might want to do a podcast where I interview like students student leaders on campus and like get their perspective on how to be balancing being a student leader in the org. They talk about the org, and all this stuff. And then she was like, okay, that's that's like a cool senior project you can do, or basis for a senior project you can carry on the next year. And then she was like, you can actually apply for a grant and they'll give you money to buy all the equipment. I said, oh, really? She said, yeah, like if you write out, she said, you write out everything, send it to me, I'll sign off on it, like as a approval, because you have to have a faculty member, professor, you got to have a professor sign off saying like they know what you're going to research and shit like that, so you can apply for the grant. So I got her to sign it. I applied to the grant. I got the grant. The grant was like $2,000 or like 15. It was 1,500 or $2,000.
Damn.
So yeah, they sent me the money. They said you can use it on whatever. Technically, I didn't even have to buy this shit. I could have just had.
This is how you bought all
I could
that?
have just had $2,000 in my account. Yes, you thought I bought this with my money? Nigga, no.
I was wondering, I was like, damn, how does Feeq just has this lying around? No wonder he wanted to do this shit.
Yeah. So they gave me the money. I bought this board, I bought the mics. I already had the camera. And then yeah, after that I was like, shoot, I gotta record now.
Like
fit the money.
Going back.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the basis on starting this whole thing. And then once I did that, I was like, I like the idea of interviewing people over student org stuff is cool, but that's not gonna be something that's gonna make me want to invest in it. So I was like, I can talk about anime and nerd stuff all day, so I'm gonna do that.
Right. And the funny thing is, I wasn't even like a part of the original cast. I was from the first one of the lost tapes. I was a guest. And then they brought me back again for like another episode, another lost tape. And then Feeq was like, these niggas bullshitting. So I was like, he asked me, I was like, do we want to just do it? I was like, yeah, shit, I'll hit this. Whatever you read, I was like, I'm here recording. I'm ready to go. And that's how we got the Redacted show. And the name Redacted show, we were just like, we don't know what to.
Spitballing names.
We were spitballing names. Like, we'll just keep it redacted until something sticks.
Mm-hmm.
And lo and behold,
that stuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Next question.
Okay. Why don't y'all hurry up and finish Naruto?
That's a Jax question. That's a great question, Jax. But like I said, I watch shows in spurts, and I have to have a want to watch it. So I don't want to feel like I'm bullshitting the show like Naruto. I feel like that deserves my undivided attention. I can't just be having it in the background, because then I'm gonna be rewinding the shit back. And then I'm just like, I'm wasting 30 minutes rewinding back on shit I should have been watching. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's really what it is. On top of like how I just binge shows. Like, I can't just sit and binge a whole show for weeks. Like what Feeq did for One Piece, I could never do. Like, that's why I'm grateful I was able to catch up when I did and watch it weekly. But yeah, I'm just glad I got on One Piece when I did. So that's why I'm taking a minute to finish Shippuden.
Yeah. And for Shippuden, I watched most of it. I think I only haven't watched like some of the episodes in the very middle of the story, but I watched all the ending stuff, all the beginning. I'm not rewatching that shit. If I do, it's gonna be like a random day where I know I'm not watching anything else.
Right.
So.
And it's like part of me, because Jax sent me a list of episodes I need to watch and all the filler stuff, but it's like, I'm a filler nigga. Like, I want to watch the filler. Even though I know it's not like it's filler, I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm doing a disservice, like cutting the shit out. Like, I gotta get through it. But yeah.
Okay. Who do you think will win this March Madness?
Shit, definitely not U of H.
Shit. I got Miami.
It's gonna be a team from Florida. I know that.
Yeah, I think it might be Miami.
It's gonna be Florida Atlantic. It's gonna be Florida Atlantic and Miami in the championship.
And you think Florida Atlantic will take
I
it?
got Florida.
Florida FAU's playing UConn, ain't they?
Yeah.
Are they? Oh yeah.
If they can beat UConn,
if
they beat
UConn wins,
anybody.
UConn's winning everything.
I think I have to agree with that.
But if
You know
UConn loses, there is.
You know what's
FAU
funny?
and-
UConn used to be in our conference. They used to be in the American Athletic Conference. Then they went to the Big East. And now look at them in the Final Four. And UConn men's was good. That's when they had Kimba, all them other niggas, Shabazz and Napier.
Mm-hmm.
So UConn's men's basketball had a program. They just kind of been like in a slump. But now they back on top. Damn.
So y'all got FAU.
Well, I have FAU. Feeq has Miami.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, which anime would y'all want to live in?
The Promised Neverland. No, I'm playing.
Be
Crazy.
serious. Attack on Titan.
What is a happy anime?
Is there such thing?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah. Called Slice of Life.
Yeah. Man,
Fruit Basket is a cute anime.
I haven't
I'd
watched
love
that.
Food Wars. I get. To
I was
eat.
thinking Food Wars.
But they be showing titties and shit. That's why y'all
I
want to
mean,
live there.
who don't like?
I don't
titties?
watch Food Wars. I'm just saying I'd go for the
Wafik
food.
said he would be there for the titties.
Okay, well I'm not there for the titties. I'm there for the food.
And the titties that they show with the
Nigga.
food. There's a lot of food service, fan service.
I'd be in Blue Lock.
Yeah. If,
That's
I'd
what
be
you-
in,
unless you play soccer.
I'd be in Carugo basketball. I'd be hooping on niggas.
Would you?
Yes. Okay. You see that?
Damn.
I'm just saying, you think you can stand up to the
She
niggas
said you don't got no
in
jump
there?
shot.
I'm just saying, you think you can stand up to those niggas in there?
Yes.
Dana Power will be that
You
layup.
could break their ankles?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, put me in Blue Lock or like sport anime.
Or slam dunk. The first
I'd be an
slam dunk.
elite coach.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I ain't choosing no One Piece, no Bungo, no.
Yeah, as much as I love
Hunter
One
x Hunter,
Piece.
No,
Not
Attack
even
on
Tokyo
Titan.
Avengers. I'm like,
God,
I'm not trying to
no.
deal with no gang violence.
That's what I was about to
You
say.
gonna walk outside, a kid gonna stab you
For no reason.
Fucking middle schooler.
That's
Bro.
the thing. They fucking
Nigga,
young as hell.
6'5" middle school. What?
What the hell are y'all eating?
Rice,
Curry.
Why did you just say that?
pho.
Let's move on.
Boba.
Let's move on. We're moving on. Anyways, what is your favorite anime soundtrack?
Vinland Saga.
I can't even speak.
Vinland Saga.
Vinland Saga.
That first season opening anime scene is one of the hardest opening animes.
I like
Ever
Death
made.
Notes.
I like Attack on
Death Note was
Titans.
Good. Attack on Titans was
That.
good. Baki shit is good because they had this one song. It was like that's when you know niggas start going crazy, and then the narrator start. He used a special technique. Pocket watching. Pocket watching was first invented in such like, and then the narrator starts going back and back on the history of the shit with the soundtrack. Niggas boxing, going crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, they're.
Is there a Jodeci song at the end?
Yes.
Every
It's in
time I
part,
close my eyes,
for part 5.
we're feeling so horny.
I remember I watched the episode with some crazy, cause I'm still on that part, but some crazy shit happened. I think like one of the main characters almost died. Like, one of the main characters almost died, and
That
shit
part
happened.
is one of my favorites. Giorno's theme. Nigga.
Oh yeah, the
Giorno's-
first part of the opening scene
Giorno's theme is. I think Giorno has a top 3 theme in anime.
Yeah.
I'll say
Do
that.
do 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 do. That scene's hard, and then obviously the opening scenes in like part 3 and stuff.
Yeah.
Damn, the Warriors lost again. Shit.
Yeah, I think that summarizes us.
Okay. What is your unorthodox anime weapon?
Unorthodox anime. So if I had an anime weapon,
Like unorthodox though.
It would be a tri-nunchuck.
I got those in a lot of anime though.
But that would be what mine is. Like most people ain't got that, and it'd be the fat ones.
What the fuck? If I had an unorthodox anime weapon, a fucking crowbar, or just to throw niggas off, bro.
I'd have a nickel sandwich.
So,
You're so
No, listen. I'm gonna have a sandwich. I'm gonna be eating a sandwich. Niggas gonna try to run up on me. That's you're hungry. I'm gonna give you a nickel sandwich. It's that, but the power only activates when I'm eating a sandwich. I get the power of like
You gonna
sight
keep
to my type
sandwiches
shit.
in your bag.
the fuck,
That would be my power.
bro? If I had an unorthodox
That
weapon,
was
bro,
stupid as hell.
I don't give me like a fucking traffic cone.
What?
Give me a traffic cone to beat. Just imagine somebody beating your ass with a traffic cone.
You deserve to live.
That's wild, bro. A mythical traffic cone.
Okay. Okay, next question. When y'all gonna put me on the show? This is from Coco.
Shit. When she responded to text.
I mean, if this is her invitation to be on the show, she's welcome to come. We can set up something and we can talk about anything. So, Coco, you're always welcome.
Okay.
Now, when I ask you to be on this show and you got shit to do, don't act like we didn't ask you to do nothing.
No, for real.
Okay. Bro, how did you and Dana meet?
How the fuck did we meet?
So we first met at
Summer Track, right?
Summer Track,
Yeah.
Track Houston. We was on the
4x8.
4x8 relay, and this is when we ran it down. Well, we always been on the team, but
Yeah.
I think when we first started, we first had an interaction with each other with that relay in Arlington.
Yeah. That was for the AAU.
It was like some AAU like
Was it-
national shit. 'Cause we
Yeah.
ran against some like Southern California niggas that whooped
We
our
did,
ass.
because they got first. We got like second or
Yes.
third. Them niggas was
Whooped our
cold. Them white
ass.
boys was cold.
They had this one nigga, I forgot who it was. Fucking, they had this one nigga on their team that was just like nationally known,
Yeah, he was like ranked.
like nationally ranked in the 800 in the mile.
And you got to
Right.
think, us, like, we ain't run the 800 for real, nigga.
I did.
I didn't. I ran the 4
At the
and 2. They said, well, Feeq, you're going to run this 8. I said, all right, coach. But yeah, it was summer track. That's how we met. And then,
And then Feeq left me, so I just thought he just like fuck me. So I seen him at orientation
Yeah.
for UA, just like maybe what 5 years.
5 years later.
later.
Yeah.
5 years later, he was one of my peer assistants for orientation.
And it was funny because Dana, like, with the way the orientation works, we help peer assistants, we help like freshmen sign up for classes. So I was walking around in different rooms, like helping people sign up for classes. And I walked into one room. I went to the front, I helped somebody, and I was walking back. I was about to walk to the other room. I turned, I think it was to my left. I turned, looked at Dana, and I was like, I pointed, I was like, I know you. I was like, Dana? He said, yeah. I said, oh.
Yeah. We rekindled our friendship, and then he got me to do Cub Camp, which was a great decision. And then we just grew closer. Then, obviously, joined a fraternity together. Whatever. We was like, fuck it.
Linksies.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
Aww. So cute.
Yeah.
Anyways, favorite Marvel movie and why?
Ooh.
I would say if you don't have one, I can use mine.
You good? Yeah, you good. Yours.
I'll say Infinity War. Infinity War, in my opinion, was like the last great Marvel movie. Like there's like maybe some movies in Phase 4 and like something in part of Phase 5 that are good. I don't think Marvel will ever get back to that peakness of Infinity War Endgame. I think Infinity War is better than Endgame because like Infinity War was like that culmination of everything, like the beginning of the culmination of everything, kind of like coming to an end, like that first arc with Tony Stark, Captain America, like this core Avengers you knew and kind of grew up with, and it served as like a Thanos, not necessarily like origin, like a Thanos movie. That was a Thanos movie, and you got to see like, okay, this nigga it does not fucking around. You know, fuck a Captain America that been in Wakanda for I don't know how long with this black suit and blades. You know, it was a character arc for a bunch of different characters. Like Thor, he went through like a major character arc during those. That
really
movies.
Was a Thor and Thanos movie.
A Thor and Thanos movie, and like seeing like the villain. What made it all, I guess, culminate at the end was like because most of the Marvel movies prior to that, like they had good villains, but the heroes always won at the time. It was like that formula. This one was like one of the first times like the villain won.
Yeah,
and it like hit,
and that
like,
silence in the
effect. Like,
that was the silence in the theater. I was like, nearly nobody spoke in the theater. Everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that was crazy. That was probably one of the first few movies that made me cry, like tear up, crying.
Damn,
Infinity War.
Yeah, I was like, these niggas are dead, like they're gone.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Nah, I remember I went to see that
when
movie.
When T'Challa died.
Bawling. I'm like, you're a grown man.
Damn, we can't have passion.
We grew up with
the nigga is not real.
He's real to me, damn it.
And that's the issue.
Yeah, I think one of my favorites is still Winter Soldier to this day. I think that's still probably top 2-3 best non-Avengers movies, if not one.
Yeah, for me, I'd say best non-Avengers movie. That's a good one. I'd have to rewatch Winter Soldier. I know that one was good. It's just I haven't seen it in a long time. But I would say Black Panther and then maybe Thor Ragnarok. Because Black Panther, like that. First of all, going to see that in the theater was an event in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and then the theater, like the movie itself was good.
Was your ass in a dashiki?
No,
good.
Yeah, I was wearing regular clothes.
This is coming from the woman that wants me to claim my African heritage, wants me to take a 23andMe DNA test,
you
Ancestry.com.
African man, but until you find out, you don't need to be acting African.
Okay.
Ain't you give him a whole nickname?
Yes.
That was for Independence Day.
Okay. Yeah, I would say Black Panther. Like that was a whole event. Like that was something you had to be a part of, and I was thankful to be a part of that. The movie was great. Now the chokehold it had on the black community.
It was terrible. Man, I still can't live
a
down.
dark time.
People ask me if I'm from Wakanda to this day.
Are you?
Your ass want to get slapped.
But yeah, I'll say those movies.
Yeah.
Okay. What is y'all's favorite arcs?
I guess from
anime, I guess. I like the Chimera Ant arc.
That long ass shit.
I like that was not long. It was very well thought out,
Long.
well paced,
Long.
very good,
Long.
action good,
Long.
story good,
Long.
writing good,
Long.
narration,
Okay.
everything good.
Long.
Chimera Ant arc, Alabasta or Ala whatever you want to call it, Marineford.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
My mind went fucking blank.
I like the Hunter x Hunter arc when they go into the game.
Oh, Greed Island.
Greed Island. I like that arc.
Greed Island's good. the last arc in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I forgot the name of it, or if it even has a name. The Shibuya incident. It hasn't been animated. It gets animated. It's the next season of Jujutsu Kaisen. That is I will say that I will keep saying this till however long I can. That is some of the best written pieces of work I've ever read in my life. That shit is so good.
Yeah.
That the Culling Games. That's right after Shibuya.
Cullen Oaks.
Hell
No,
no.
you don't.
What?
Roy G. Cullen.
Do you have a favorite arc, Dana?
Yes. My favorite arc, I would say hands down, is the Paramount War Marineford arc in One Piece. Again, one of the few arcs that made me cry, tear up.
Yeah. No, I won't lie. That definitely, even though I knew the outcome of that because I hadn't watched.
I didn't want to believe it. When I seen, I was like, there's no way this actually happened. So yeah, that made me tear up. I would also say the I just had it. The Cell saga in Dragon Ball was a really good arc. Prime Gohan, you can't beat it.
Mm-hmm.
Another one I would say is I just had it. Part 3 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. To me, those are each of those parts, I guess, arcs, if you want to call it. Like, to me, that's my favorite. Part 3 so far. And that's basically it.
Okay.
Because I'd have to go and look.
What's Giorno is part 5? Or is he part 6?
Giorno is part 5. Jolene is part 6.
You're right. Part 5 JoJo's. That whole made me tear up. And I'd say all of Attack on Titan.
Okay.
Return to Onigashima. I think that's the name of it. It's Return to something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that in season 3?
I couldn't tell you, bro. It's all jumbled together in one long story.
Okay. First anime you ever watched?
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, it's probably Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, which led to One Piece, which led to a little bit of Naruto and a little bit of everything else.
Yeah.
Okay. Gay son or thought daughter?
I'm choosing or. Next.
I'll choose or.
Okay.
Next question.
Will Wafik find love?
God damn, who sent that?
I don't know.
Did they send their name?
It just says will Wafik find love.
You know, I know who I think probably sent that. It probably was Jordan, bitch ass.
I'm going to answer that for him. I think, yes, he will. You know, Wafik is a very simple man with simple needs, and I think anyone will be lucky to have him.
Aww.
Oh, you're nice.
That's sick, yeah.
Yeah. Next question.
Okay. Opinion on John Morant.
John Morant is paraded Summer City.
Yeah.
I think what he did was very stupid. I'm glad he went and got help.
Did he though?
He probably did.
That nigga just got off social media for a day. I don't. Let me not joke like that. I don't know what.
I mean, and he even said, you know, he still, you know, feels like he's not fully better after 2 weeks. You know, I'm glad he's able to get on the court, but what he did was dumb. But I'm glad he went and got help, and I do think he needs that help to understand, like, you're not him, and like, like you're not like that.
Yeah, you're not thug gangsta.
Right.
I think my opinion is, even if you are like that, you got to know if you're on that big of a platform, the thing is just don't record yourself.
Yeah.
Like, all this could avoid if you just simply didn't have your phone in your hand and tote a gun. Like, come on now. Like, just you got to use some common sense. And then what's his name? Gilbert Arenas. He was talking about like that stuff too. God, he was either right before that or right after that incident. He was saying like back when he was in league, he was like he would make sure, which I think is smart too. Anyway, like I feel like most people should do this regardless. Is when he was like when I went out, I would usually pregame before. He was like so once I'm there, I'm already like I already feel like I'm already there. But then if I'm buying bottles, I'm not buying it to drink more. I'm buying it for like all the people that's with me, and I'm coming like he was like that. And as I'm there, I'm drinking water, sobering up. So once I leave, I'm good. Because he was like, and you got to understand when you're like a celebrity or somebody that's viewed with stature, it's gonna be cameras around you. And he was like, when you're in those situations, it's more than likely a few clothes, like regular clothes, police officers or people that work with whatever organization you for that's watching you. So they see your ass drunk, they see you get in that car, they're like, hold on, let his ass get in that car first. All right, we're gonna go pull him over right now. It's like that stuff, small stuff like that. So it's just, I guess you gotta be more aware, self-aware, more aware of your surroundings, I should say.
Yeah, and around the people be aware of the people you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are y'all from?
Redacted, Texas.
Redacted, Texas.
Wow, that was so helpful. Next. Is Feeq single?
Jesus, why are all these questions? Goodness gracious. For the third time in a row. Yes. Good God. Yes, I am.
Okay. That was the last question from the forms.
Okay.
So we can move on to Feeq.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, we feel like we went by them fast.
Some of them were dumb. That's why.
Oh, what was some of the questions?
Some of them were.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm not saying that, so.
True. Somebody asked me, they said, how do I feel about dumbass? They said, how do I feel about Arsenal potentially winning the league this year? They're not going to. It's going to be Manchester City.
Yeah.
It's like my dick. Okay, the other question was, would you rather live in a world with, you're a human the entire time, there's no beating it. Would you rather live in a world with World War Z zombies or zombies from The Last of Us? Oh. And there's no getting the disease like from World War Z. Like, you get a disease and you're immune to them or they won't see you. There's none of that. You're still a human. In The Last of Us, there's no cure or whatever, I guess.
What are the zombies like in The Last of Us?
There's different variations. So there's basic ones, which are like obviously zombies. But the way with The Last of Us zombies is sometimes like, say there's like a fungus root right there. You can hit that hoe and it'll alert every zombie in like a couple miles radius that somebody's right there and they'll just rush. Like they'll be regular walking, but then they'll like twitch and just sprint. So they can sprint like World War Z zombies too. Then they got ones called like clickers. They're blind, but they listen to like noise. So if you make noise, they'll attack you. They got ones called, I think, bloaters. They're like extra big, like tanks. You shoot them, they'll eat the bullets. They'll break shit. They'll move cars out the way and shit. And there's other ones. There's like ones called like, there's ones they said are like ninjas. Like they move extra fast and like you can't really see them or hear them. Like they'll just come and like swipe you, kill you, and then keep moving fast.
I'd rather die. I'd rather die.
Damn, because like they're both somewhat like hive mind-esque zombies.
Yeah.
I guess I'd have to still go World War Z.
Yeah. I choose World War Z just because I feel like there's too much variation with
That's true.
The Last of Us.
You don't know what you're getting.
Like, and then there's more ways to contract the disease in Last of Us than World War Z. World War Z, you just get bit. With Last of Us, you can either get bit, right? Or if you're by any kind of fungus.
I think it's just bit for The Last of Us.
Really?
Well, that's from the show. I haven't played the game. I've seen a few walkthroughs, but I don't. It was a while back.
We need to watch the show.
But like from all the stuff from The Last of Us, it was just bitten from the show. The game, I don't know if it's extra stuff, but from the show, it's just people getting bit.
I think it was the same. Well, from what I remember when I watched Berlizzi played it, it didn't look like it was anything else.
What was the next question?
Okay. Would you rather be, and this is like you're in the movie, it's not no, you're like swapping places with a character. Would you rather be in Friday the 13th situation or Jeepers Creepers?
Damn.
I know my
the
answer.
difference?
Jeepers Creepers.
So Jeepers Creepers, he appears every 23 years and he kills or eats people for 23 days. And he has like different variations. Like he can fly, he's strong and all this other
There's
stuff.
no way to avoid him.
No.
Is he constricted to the area, the town?
To the area.
But in this situation, you're like in the movie. It's like you're in the movie, so you're gonna be there
and
regardless.
he's essentially
Hunting you.
indestructible.
He's
like,
yeah.
Because like the moment, like each movie they try to kill him, they think he kill him, but he's not dead.
And then
He's
what's Friday the 13th?
It's just Jason, and obviously he's a walking tank. Like you cannot escape him. You can't stop him.
I'm choosing
Jeepers Creepers. I'm not gonna lie.
I couldn't do that. Oh, that's I
Jason?
Okay, this is my thinking, right? No, this is my thinking, right? I'm gonna die regardless. Like I already chalked that up. I'm gonna die regardless. With Jason, he allowed somebody to at least get a 1-2 punch in before he killed them. Remember the old dude that punched him? Jeepers Creepers.
But he punched his head off.
But I know I'm gonna die though. Look, that's the thing. I'm not factoring in living. I'm factoring in dying.
I am.
But look, Jeepers Creepers gonna swoop down and take you like a fucking bug, bro. I couldn't have that fear of like with Jason. I know he gonna run at me or walk at me. Jeepers Creepers, I gotta look up too. It's that extra variable. It's that Y variable. You gotta look up. Like, come on, man.
Z variable. Glass.
Yeah,
I think I'm taking my chances with Jeepers Creepers. It's gonna be tough, but I'd rather do that. I don't know. So it's just like Jason, because Jason is an automatic L. With Jeepers Creepers, as long as I survive for 23 days, I'll be good.
Are you gonna survive for 23
That's the
days?
thing.
I think I can.
When he eat half the people,
Jason, you just gotta survive the night, really? It's gonna be a long night. But I'm trying to find this very last question. Where the hell is it? It was, bro. Is this it? Oh, this hoe is so long. It's so long and detailed, but essentially, it was on TikTok. That's why they want us to answer. So essentially, right? Have you seen the one? Have you seen this one where like you say you trapped on a space station? So essentially, you're option A, right? You're trapped on a space station, right, with a zombie Sasquatch. He's 20 feet tall, and he at all times lurks 16 feet behind you. This is gonna take a while to explain. And he attacks you randomly, I believe 5 times. Your only forms of defense is a French military model 1763 musket. So an old ass flint musket, you know, like them old school muskets, and you get a bayonet sword, but it's not a long one. It's like this big. You have 14 rounds of ammo, but the Sasquatch attacks you 5 times, and you have a 45% chance of survival the entire time.
Okay.
You have to survive, I believe it's 2 weeks.
Damn, this shit's still going?
Yeah.
Long ass question.
You have to survive
or.
2 weeks and like 3 days. Or just like 2 weeks and 3 days.
3 days.
If you survive, you get picked up by 3 astronauts, and this is important, and a spider monkey named Fabio Johnson.
Why is that important?
Fabio Jackson. And then once you get taken back to Earth, you receive $965 million.
Okay, I'm listening now.
That's option one. So you have a 40. Just say you have.
That was
So you
the
have.
only option.
That's option one. So you have a 45% chance. You got to defend yourself from a 16-foot zombie Sasquatch that's always lurking 16 feet behind you and attacks you 5 times randomly throughout that 5 weeks.
Okay.
So at some point you're gonna run out of gun ammo. So you're gonna have to fight him with a sword because you have to kill him. So that's the first option. The second option is almost like Castaway. I'm not explaining the entire situation. The main thing is you find you fall off a cruise, then you tread water, you get on a fucking island, you come back. The last part of it is though, you have to tread water. Let me see where it is. You got to tread water for. Give me 1 second. So you come across, as you're treading water, you come across 2 great white sharks, right? But you have a 72% chance of survival. And you get found by a group of teenagers. We'll just say you're treading water with the shark for 2 hours. I don't remember the exact time. If you survive that, you get $259 million of cash. So the difference is, one, you're trying to survive sharks for like 2 hours.
Rate is higher.
And then the Sasquatch one, you're trying to survive for 2 weeks, but he attacks you only 5 times randomly. But you have to kill the Sasquatch. And this one you just have to. And this one you have to. Yeah. And this one and the second one you just have to survive the sharks.
Is less for the Sasquatch one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the Sasquatch.
I'm taking a shark.
You gonna kill a 20-foot?
I'm gonna find a way. Because you gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand. Treading water, A, is already hard work. B, you're in the middle of the fucking ocean. That's twice the effort. I was a lifeguard and I wasn't no athletic one. But say
keep the air in your lungs.
All such salt water come going in your body on top of trying to fight off great whites. No,
well, you don't gotta fight them. You just gotta make sure they don't kill you. I'm trying to work. I'm not a strong enough swimmer like that. I'll take my chances with the Sasquatch and be set for life. I'm choosing the damn sharks, bro. I couldn't imagine. Like, imagine going to sleep and that's when he attack you, bro.
You're not
sleeping for 2 weeks.
I was about to say 2 weeks.
You gonna die.
Like literally, you will die
after like the third day.
Take a power nap. Take an hour nap. It's like.
And that's when he attacked you. That's not an nap.
You see where that door is back there? He gonna be right there. He be like, it's my time to attack.
Literally,
that nigga slow. He 26 feet.
He big as hell.
I'm getting in the corner. I'm getting in one of them corners. He too big to be.
But you only got like 16 shots, and it take like 30
But I'm getting
to
in
kill
a
him.
crevice where he cannot reach me,
bro.
Sleeping in there. He's 26 feet. He can only go so far and reach in so many spots.
Think about that wingspan. That nigga could grab you.
His whole body don't got to fit. As long as that arm fit through.
That arm gonna be long as hell. Yeah, all right. Dana, are you crazy?
Y'all gotta understand.
All right, you go toe to toe with that Sasquatch.
No,
I'm taking my chance. I'm gonna be set for life. Watch.
You gonna be? They gonna open up that thing and see the Sasquatch. No, Dana.
Literally.
That's it for the questions.
Yeah, Sasquatch. Damn, those are some good questions. They went by pretty fast. Unless I'm tripping.
It felt fast.
It did.
It was definitely long though. I just looked at the time, but it was good. It was good.
All these do a get our back says all
these were all get our back questions.
So we're just gonna skip that for now and go straight into our redacted rules section. For those who don't know what those are, if you're new, well, first of all, if you're new, make sure you download the show. Appreciate you tuning in. And second, for the redacted rules section, if you have a member of the show, just come and give a rule to live by and add to our long list of redacted rules. So, Sister Ijoma, if you want to give our redacted rule for the night.
I be forgetting I have to do these. Now I'm gonna think of something on the spot. I'll just say live in the moment. Don't stress too much about like what you should have did or what is gonna happen in the future, and just worry about right now.
Yeah, Actually, I have a redacted rule as well.
Oh, sorry.
Have some accountability. Understand when your situation calls for you to reflect, humble yourself, and understand your role in what happened. Have some accountability. With that being said, this has been your boy Dana Dane. Appreciate y'all for coming out tonight. Another great episode. Again, thank you for everybody that sent in questions.
Yeah, thank y'all for real.
Those are really
For everybody that sent that same question about me.
They trying to get at you. They trying to get at you.
Feeq is on the market.
Am I?
You on the market.
He is hot and ready to be picked.
What?
You got hot and ready
Feeq,
pizza.
That's crazy.
That nigga is a hot and spicy. He's ready.
The halal kind.
I don't know what's happening. Oh my god. I don't know what's
But
happening
with
right
that
now,
being
man.
said, appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Make sure y'all like, share, download, share with your friends and family. This has been your boy Dana Dane.
Your boy Feeq.
Oh, and Ijoma.
And we out.
Peace.
Recipes call me, I'ma show 'em how to shoot. On the 4-5, jump in and ask my crew. Yeah, I'm stepping with a fan, keeping all of the hoes on mute. Pull a little part, could be yellow in a brew. 48 for a quick burns. Crazy 8s in the back, yeah, the trunk on hot like a cue. 40 on me when I'm in the backseat. Blotter, paper pre-cut. Chris make juice to the drop like Shane came with a clean plate, came with a sink. The Parator came with a mate. Tricones white like paint. My hoe by the hoe cause she know it's my king. Hit on my side, cause I drop a song. Think you should hit up the link. The phenotype came from the pink Colombian thing. Yeah, the genetics unique. Cellular right on the beat. I'm teaching the hoe like I'm Play-Doh. I got the veggies like by the tomato. You got a basic hoe making Alfredo. I put a bag on the hoe.